Hey, this is OTP here. I know I haven't been around lately, haven't posted for a number of weeks now. Partial reason for that is lately I've been a little bit sick. Nothing serious, so don't obviously fret. I had a bit of a cold slash flu that around the middle part of March kind of took hold and stayed with me for a few weeks. But I'm okay now, so I'm planning on going fishing obviously in the coming weeks. Spring obviously is right around the corner, so I'm hoping to get out a lot more as those spring temperatures start to warm up. Regrettably, in Virginia, it's still fairly cold. It's, hovering still in the mid 50s, creeping into the 60s on some days. But it's still relatively cold for early spring, which is a bit of a disappointment. But as time progresses, I'm sure those spring temperatures will finally make an appearance. So what you're watching right now is just a bit of B-roll footage. When I was sick, I had a little bit of downtime. So I planned a trip to Rehoboth Beach with my family, and on the way up there to Delaware, we stopped by the Basspro shops in Arundel Mills. I didn't buy anything, I just kind of had a bit of a walk around the store, perused the various fishing tackle and the rods and the reels, as you can see. And when we got to Rehoboth, I wasn't really geared up for saltwater fishing or surf fishing. However, I'm quite fortunate in Rehoboth because there are quite a few lakes fairly close to the beach. So I ended up going to one such lake that's about a 5 to 10 minute walk from where we were staying. It was a pretty good day all around. I was kind of just scoping out the area, hadn't fished there before, but I'm going to just leave you with the footage now, and I hope you enjoy and hope you have a fantastic day, guys. Take care. Lake Gerar. Gerar. Gerar? Gerar? I can't say it. Guys, help me out. What's this frickin' lake called? God, I hate those things so much. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. This is my first time here. I was just wondering, do you know what's in here? Heard there was carp and bass, yeah.
Just got a bass.
Oh, nice. What are you throwing out?
Just like a little paddle bait, short paddle tail.
Oh, okay, a little swim bait. Okay, nice.
Caught about 25 last year.
Oh, really? About this time?
Yes.
Okay.
Water's still a little cool.
Yeah, I noticed that. Well, best of luck to you.
Yeah.
A little bit deeper over here. Oh, that is a fish. I was like, what is that, a fish? Oh, my first crappie! My first crappie! My first crappie! Yes! Guys, my first crappie. My first black crappie. That's actually the first crappie I've ever caught. It was funny because I was like, I didn't even really feel it. I didn't mean to throw him back in there. I was sort of waiting for his spines to retract, and his spines didn't retract, so gave him a bit of a flop. That was actually quite a nice one too. So we know there's stuff in here then. We know there's crappie in here. I tell you, the micro spin, it works every time. Without fail, it will catch you something. If you're looking to beat the skunk, get one of these inline spinners. It's funny though, because they're called crappies, but it's spelt with an A. So it's spelt crappie, which is what I wanted to call it when I first read it, but just watching so many people call it crappie. That's really cool actually. I've sort of been hoping to get on the end of one of them for
for a while. And that was not in spawning mode though, because they're usually darker when they're spawning, or when they're in spawning mode. And that one was quite light. That was a bad cast. I just saw, I don't know, I saw like some bubbles over there. Right there actually. Look, see, right there. Oh. Knew it. Knew I saw something. Tiny little bass. Tiny little bass. Now, I couldn't, unfortunately, I can't get down there because I'm in sneakers. So I don't like throwing them back like that, but I'm about 18 inches off the bank, so there's really not a whole lot I can do. Just gonna reel this in nice and slow because I think some of these bass are lethargic. Because the temperature is, you know, it's only about 50, 55 degrees. It's a cloudy, overcast day. Ooh. Right there, and I just kind of awkward to get it out, to get the bait out there. I guess I should try and just work on my casting though. Now if I had a 7-foot rod, this is where a 7-foot rod would really come into its own. Like that, I guess, yeah. Look, straight away. I knew they'd be over there. They're all near this laydown. Look, they're all near this laydown. These little tiny little bass. Oh, you inhaled that. You really did inhale that, didn't you? I can't really get you out, bud. There we go. Go on. There we go. Got him out. Again, another little dink. That second one, he swallowed the hook a tiny little bit, so I was just putting the camera to one side really, not really thinking about getting a shot of him. Just I was more concentrating on getting the hook out. And it was actually okay. Like it was slightly hooked in his gullet, just behind his mouth. And that's why I don't use barbed hooks, by the way, because you know, that took me about 30 seconds, maybe 30, 40 seconds to get that guy off. If there was a barbed hook, that would have taken me a couple minutes. So I'm targeting that laydown right there, but obviously I'm trying not to get snagged up on it. I hate having to break off like that. So I just broke off on a log or something. So I'm literally just putting on the same bait because I'm having a lot of success with it. So stick to what works, right? Stick to what works, gentlemen. All right, back to it, I guess. Now I lost my leader, but I'm honestly not that worried about it. Because it's a moving bait like this, I'm not that concerned. They just love this little inline spinner. All the vibration in the water that it makes, the flash of silver, the imitation of small little bait fish. It's just a perfect little bait. All right, let's start heading back. Hey, how's it going? Hey, buddy. I'm just passing through. Don't worry about me.